morning, baby boy. And look at you in your festive pajamas. You're so cute. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's a bit earlier here today. It must be about 20 to 7, quarter to 7. Toby woke us up just a little bit earlier this morning, but slept through the whole night, so we're up. I think he was sort of starting to stir about 10 to 6, so we are up. Well, I'm up. He's not. Simon got up and changed him, and then I fed him, so he's still actually got to get dressed, but there we go. I'm just going to make the bed. I seem to get really bad at signing off on these lately, just because I kind of think that I'm going to be recording more, and then I don't. So it was like last night, I thought I was going to get my craft room and do it with craft, and it's just going to take you along with me, but I didn't. I ended up having a bath and then coming to bed because I was wiped out. I had actually tried napping with Toby during the day, but he, by the time he fell asleep, the moment for me had passed, so I didn't want to. Still haven't even brushed my hair, hence why it's this big state. I mean, I haven't straightened it, which also doesn't help. But yes, so happy Tuesday. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm going to crack on. Simon's just making me tea before he leaves, bless him. He always does it, he's such a sweetheart. And yeah, I'm going to finish making the bed and get him dressed. I did look to see what the weather forecast was like, to see if we could maybe get out for a little walk today, but it's raining. And do you know what? I don't need to be soaking wet. So I think it's going to be a day at home, so I might actually be able to get in the craft room today, during the day a little bit. As long as Toby's in a good mood, I'm not going to sit in there if he's not happy. Tummy time last night as well was just absolutely amazing. It felt like we'd really progressed. He was... it was like he was curling himself up to sort of crawl. I know he's not ready to crawl yet, but like he was curling his back legs in underneath him and then sort of pushed himself forward like that. And I think he was on the verge of pushing himself up on his hands, which is about right for now. So I don't think his bout of reflux has done that much damage to his progression, which is brilliant. So yeah, I'm going to finish getting this bed made, get him dressed, crack on with today. So we are both up and dressed now. And now it's time to try and get cheeky boy here off to sleep. He's been awake for nearly 2 hours now, so I mean, normally I sort of get him down for a nap at about 8ish when he wakes up at 6, and we're not that far off now, so it's time to have a little nap, darling. It's normally like 8, 11 and around 1, 2 o'clock-ish, so he has his naps. Need him to sleep now. I'll probably get him up in a second and sort of rock him a little bit. Put my hair up because I didn't want to straighten it, but it looked shocking, so I might straighten it. But we shall see. We shall see. Or I might plait it and embrace the wave. I don't know. I already know what I'm going to be making first today when I go in the craft room, because I kind of set it up yesterday. Yeah. I had the wind picking up outside earlier as well, so I'm definitely glad that we're not going out. Mum did say there's another storm coming in, so I don't know if that was today or tomorrow, but yeah. We shall see. We shall see how it goes. We can see you smiling. You're such a beautiful boy. You're so happy. Love it. Look at you. Right, do you want to cuddle? Cuddle? Get you down for a nap? Does that sound good to you? Sounds good to Mummy. The right little character this morning, so I don't think he will be going down for a nap. I think I'll probably maybe take him in with me into the craft room. He's fed, he's changed, he's happy to love. So yeah, if he's still awake, I'm gonna none of it's sort of forced. I'm not gonna force him to fall asleep if he's not tired. The only reason I persevered so much yesterday was he was visibly tired. He was yawning a bit, he definitely needed it. But today he seemed quite content, so I might just put his chair into the office and we'll have a little bit of a craft along, and then it probably won't be long until he is back in here and in his cot sleeping. But yeah, just decide what to do with my hair while he's happy. Well, that took a bit of an unexpected turn. So Toby fell asleep all in his own, bless him. Which is brilliant. I mean, it's kind of what we're trying to work towards. Sorry about this. Yeah, we're trying to work towards that with him, because obviously eventually he's going to be in his own room doing his own thing. Can't pick him out of it, darling. Come on, out of it. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so eventually he's going to be in his own room. I mean, I know we've got plenty of time, we're not rushing any of it. But when he does go into his own room, he's going to have to fall asleep by himself. He's not going to be able to just rely on us. And hold on, let's get somewhere lighter. I swear this hair's going to be like something from the 70s. Yeah, he's going forward with his development as well. Like, as he gets older, he's just going to be getting himself to sleep like we all do. Again, like I said, not rushing any of it. Happy to roll with it, and do what's advised by the NHS and stuff like that. And based on like midwife's advice, but we're still trying to sort of encourage that falling to sleep independently. So it is a lot of the time he's going to sleep. He's been put down before he's fully asleep. And today I left him where he was just while I went to loo and stuff. And he was still quite happy when I came back, so I sort of sat down to straighten my hair. And he actually fell asleep pretty quickly. So I just sat there and curled my hair with the straighteners, which I've never done before, so this is very much attempt number one. Like I said, I look like something out of the 70s, I think. But I'm not completely mad with it. I just have to learn to curl this bit a bit better, curl the bits around my face a bit better. I'm only going for like loose curls, and they've turned out, I don't know, I'll keep touching it, they'll drop out a little bit. I have brushed them through as well. Typically the only time that I brush them through and they don't actually drop is the one time I want them to drop. So yes, he's down. He's probably been down for about half an hour already, so messes from the night before and the wash and stuff. But yeah, really impressed with him. I can't believe how good that was. I also partially did some overnight oats last night, but didn't quite finish them, so I'm hoping that I should just be able to pop them all together. I added coconut into these ones. They're tiramisu overnight oats. Like I said, I added coconut, so hopefully they'll be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna eat these. Maybe put a load of washing in the washing machine. Oh, there's a lot of hair. It does look very 70s. I just wanted soft curls. I probably went too high up my hairline. There we go. That's looking a bit less intense. So yes, let's crack on with this, and maybe even get in the craft room quickly. Who knows? Who knows? Toby knows. He dictates. It's fine. We go with it. Here we go. I really don't know what's going on with this bit of hair, but it's doing its own thing. We'll tuck it in. There we go. Right. So he has just gone down for a nap and now he's just woken up. I'm gonna go and have to see to him. Be right back. So he's drifting. He's in and out of sleep at the minute, bless him. It's almost like every time he closes his eyes, he has one of those dreams where you feel like you're falling. He's literally shocking himself awake, bless him. So I'm listening out for him just to see if he needs me. So yeah, it is 11:15 now. I had to give him a relatively big feed actually. It's a half an hour feed, which is quite long for him now during the days because he's sort of gone down to sort of maybe 10-15 minute feeds each time. But as I mentioned before, he's laughing to himself now. As I mentioned before, we're getting close to the 4-month sleep regression part, and I think that probably comes along with more feeds and longer feeds, so it's fine. I'm happy, more than happy to feed him. I love feeding him. I've been really fortunate in my breastfeeding journey so far. So yeah, as you can probably see, and maybe even hear, the weather is grim. It is chucking it down with rain outside. So I'm going to try and do a little light box using my Cricut for Christmas. So here's hoping I actually managed to get it done. I did start it yesterday and then failed already yesterday. And that was only literally cutting the backing card, so we're going to go again today. It's probably best that I didn't have time to sit in there and craft yesterday evening. So yeah, I've got my Below Deck Mediterranean on, which I am hooked on. I think I've already mentioned it. And yeah, you can have that on the background. Like I said, keep an ear out for Toby. He is still cooing away to himself, so he's obviously not asleep, but he really needs a nap. But as long as he's content, I'm just going to see if he'll go down like he did earlier today. So yeah, let's get going. interesting couple of hours. It is now, 20 past 12, and he has finally got down for a sleep. I don't know what it was, but we had another couple of feeds, a change, and it just wasn't, nothing was helping, but he has finally gone down, so hopefully he'll get a bit of rest, bless him, because he definitely needs it. So I'm back here crafting. I just weeded this design out, so this is going to go on a box frame with some lights in with it, and some silver card behind it. So looking forward to seeing how this looks at the end. Probably won't do any more time lapses of it. I'll just show you when it's all finished. So yeah, it's looking good. I'm happy with how it's looking. I'm just keeping an ear out for him next door. Anyway, see you in a bit. And there we go, so I've made it. I'm actually really pleased with it. So that's what it looks like on its own, and then if we do this, we've got the nice little light up in the background. I am gonna hang this up in our house this year. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I'm sure I'll find somewhere for it. So yeah, I've got that. I've actually made a few bits this year for our Christmas. Just for Christmas in general, so made that. Yes, this room is still a mess. I also made this little guy. Let's turn there you go. So this is, let's turn this off. There it is. There we go. The ring light on. So I made this little guy. This is actually inspired by something I saw on TikTok. Someone was making mugs with the gnome and some little designs around it, and I was like, oh, do you know what, I actually really like that, so I've designed my own little one. It's pink, it's not going to go with our tree, but I don't care because it's pretty. And I've also made this little bauble. I do also have one that I made for Toby for his first Christmas. And I am trying to make one for me and Simon, a backdated one for last Christmas, because we got married on the 12th of December, so our anniversary is coming up this Sunday. And obviously by the time that, we had our mini moon that weekend, so we didn't come back until the 14th of December. And yeah, by then it was just full swing, get into Christmas mode, because I've gone from planning our wedding. I literally had a month to get it sorted, because we just decided, you know what, we're doing it this year. To obviously getting married, so I didn't have time to to do any Christmas stuff. I think I was even buying Christmas presents after that, because it just took up all of my attention. So yeah, this year I feel like I can get on it a little bit better. She says here on the 7th, making Christmas decorations. But yeah, I wanna add bits and pieces to our tree. Just to sort of keep a few little memories in there. So yeah, I've got some flat baubles which I think I might turn into, I'm going to do a flat bauble for our first Christmas as Mr. and Mrs, which I might do in a bit, but I do kind of want to give this a tidy up, because if I take it off, we've got Toby's chair there. It didn't have all that stuff in when he was sat in there. Just got stuff sort of piled up. Drag the microphone along there because it probably created a horrible sound. Yeah, it's just a little bit messy kind of everywhere. So what I'm going to do is try and have a little tidy up. I think Toby's going to wake up soon because he's been asleep nearly an hour now. On and off, I have had a like a few little cries from him, but then he seems to have fallen back asleep quite quickly. So yeah, I think he'll be awake soon. So what I'm probably going to do instead is take my laptop downstairs and sit with the dogs, and maybe do our bauble later if I get a chance, or it'll be done another time. And there's no urgency, and I know there isn't. I just want things to look pretty. And yeah, I'm just having fun crafting. I do love it. It's really relaxing, and it gives me something to focus on, because being home alone all day it can be pretty lonely. But I've got this, and it is good fun to do. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little tidy up. And yeah, I'll see you later.
You not like it? I turn them off. They go off.
But the cheeky boy.